Kevin, on the finish.
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Here's Jones. Drops in the breakaway layup. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
It's pretty simple, guys. It's not complicated. The solution to ending this run will be to get back and actually be serious about playing some defense here.
Yeah, they're getting beat down the floor. And really, unless you're going to the glass, you have got to sprint back defensively.
12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Frank. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more. And we finished one.
Kevin, what?
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back. Jones checked in for the Thunder. Freak comes in for Waiters. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Houston. Freak in at shooting guard. Durant is out there with Jones. Then it's Randall. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 5. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And the pass to Terrell. All alone. No luck. And the Thunder going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Timeout call for the Thunder.
Well, the small forward position is where you expect to see a lot of the league's top shooters. And during the regular season, these were the best of that bunch. Kevin Durant is second.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
The Thunder leading by 5. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Exum passes to Harden. And that comes off the assist by Exum. 18 points for James Harden.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets made some nice plays. He picked up 12 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Six on the shot clock, and that one's good. And it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 21. So on the floor for Houston. They've got Elfrid Payton, and it's Harden in at the small forward. Fires from the wing, and that one's good. Freak's got... ...24 points.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Thunder.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Clock at 6. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow. Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Exum. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, what was
the 2K Sports postgame show?
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I liked his attitude. He had poise, desire, an edge. He had it all going on the whole game, man.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him,
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Taking a look at the Rockets, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to get back into the series. Take it one possession at a time.
Don't you know that some point, somebody has to do it?
You know,
just a great look at the metropolis. That is Houston, Texas. We've got a full house of rabid Rocket fans packed into the arena here in Houston, Texas. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Rockets. So it's the Rockets now. They lead by 4. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Freak in a shooting guard. Durant is out there with Dion Waiters. Then there's Perry Jones. And it's Jones in at point. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, I had the chance to talk with the head coach for Houston. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in this situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Lets the 3 fly. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation? And that shot is being blocked.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Ball stolen. Here's Edwards. Finish. Off the break. And it's a 6-point Rocket lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Here's Freak. Off target from outside. Houston leading by 6. Dishes it to exit. From downtown, and another 3 for Houston.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Freak. And he...
Game 4 of the opening round. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Taking a look at the Rockets, Game 3, a win on their home court. They'll look to do it again tonight, and no question, these home fans are fired up. Trailing 2-1 in this series, really a huge Game 4 on their home court. If they can't even the series tonight, their hopes of emerging from this series diminish significantly, do they not, Shaq?
They do, Ernie. Pay attention. I'm about to give you a Shaqism. You know what a Shaqism is?
I think I'm about to get one.
A Shaqism is I'm going to say something, and it may sound crazy, like it's not making.
A great bird's eye view of the arena here in Houston, Texas. We're live from Houston, where the crowd is on their feet. Glad you can join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. Here, Freaks checked in, and so it's Houston with it. It came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
So the Thunder 5 right now.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
No good. Harden with the defensive effort from deep. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Randall. And it's 6 points for Freak. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the middle. Here's Patrick. The shot misses. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, I had the chance to talk with the head coach for Houston. As for the mood of the team coming into this crucial game, he said they're loose, but not so loose that they don't know how important this game is to us. He predicted this would be a statement game for them. Let's see what kind of statement they deliver, gentlemen.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Lukovsky, and that one's good.